boy, big 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 boy, boy, big boy, big boy. Welcome back to the Mumkey and Bigs show, folks. Jake Gyllenhaal edition. I am Mumkey, joined as always by big boy, big boy, big boy, big boy.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but it really reminded me of the song Jesse singing in Breaking Bad, Fallacies. Is it Fallacies? It's like nowhere near the same tempo or anything, but I don't know why. That's just what came to mind.
Maybe that was the guitar riff from, I assume, Skinny Pete or Badger. Big boy, big boy, big boy,
some unnamed friend. I don't think they ever gave him a name. Just that
Jared.
Yeah,
he called him Rod back in the day. J-Rod.
Oh,
yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
You forgot that.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder if he had anything to do with bricks. Is he a mason or something?
You're thinking more of bananas in his bathroom brick.
Oh, gotcha.
Was Rod driving the car when that happened?
If he was, I'm sure it was a hot rod.
We got to stop talking about crimes we committed. Because who knows? Some guy whose car got bricked 15 years ago is going to tune into this podcast because they want to know about Jake Gyllenhaal's 2007 work. But, Biggs, I realize, hey, folks who don't realize, we're doing the Wheel of Jake Gyllenhaal, where we review a random Jake Gyllenhaal movie every now and then. But I realize nobody on earth wants to listen to a podcast reviewing a 2007 movie called Rendition that they've never heard of. So this is also the Mumkey and Bigs show, just so that people know to tune in.
Yeah, another show that equally no one wants to listen to or watch, so...
Hey,
it's a good pairing.
Rendition podcast, 600 views. Mumkey and Bigs podcast, maybe 1,100 if we're lucky. So almost double.
You think this will get that many? 600?
Well, if I keep singing this great song, they'll want to listen again and again. Big boy, big boy, big boy, big boy.
Yeah, the full release is at the end too, so if you stick around, you can get the whole thing.
Yeah, but I hacked the video, so if you skip to the end, it's not there. You have to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, it tracks your watch time. It's a new thing YouTube added, so content creators can make more money off of you.
Good. Finally, YouTube implements something that assists me. Hey, by the time this podcast is out publicly, there's probably a new Jake Gyllenhaal movie out in theaters, directed by his beautiful sister, Maggot Gyllenhaal, called The Bride. So are we just going to come back next week to review that, Biggs, and do a double dip of Jake?
I mean, yeah, might as well. I mean, as of right now in real time, when does that come out? Is it like next week?
Like March, early March.
Okay, yeah, next week. That works.
She's not in it though, right? You said Maggot Gyllenhaal's not in the film.
Yeah, it just says she's directing. Doesn't show her casted as like any character. So
there is an actor in this movie Rendition. I don't remember his name, but he's playing Alan Smith. He's the white lawyer guy who's trying to help Reese Witherspoon's character, and he's completely useless. He's a big cuck at the end.
Wait, you don't remember Peter Skarsgård?
Is that okay? Skarsgård. I was like, I've not seen any movie this guy's been in, as far as I can tell, and I look up his filmography, and it's a bunch of Jake Gyllenhaal movies, and I thought, why the fuck does he keep working with Jake Gyllenhaal? Biggs, I assume you know the answer.
I guess I don't know the answer, but
what? He's gonna blow your mind. He's married to Maggot Gyllenhaal.
Oh man, poor him.
Why, Peter?
Why? Yeah, I'm not surprised I didn't know that. I know basically no facts about Maggot Gyllenhaal other than, you know, what comes from Donnie. But yeah, it's funny when you brought up his character, I had to scroll down to check not his real name, but the name of the person in the movie, because kind of a forgettable character.
Well, Alan Smithy is a popular name in Hollywood that if you don't like your screenplay or like they fucked with it in production, you can just replace your name on your work with Alan Smithy. So for this character in this Hollywood movie to be named Alan Smith, I wonder if he's supposed to be like just a forgettable everyman or something along those lines.
Yeah, just a random schmuck that is supposed to help and in the grand scheme of things does nothing.
What movies is he in that I should have recognized Peter Skarsgård?
Oh boy.
Does he have like a family members who are also in movies? I might recognize his family.
Pretty much all the Skarsgårds are big in movies.
Hey, Bill?
I can't remember their names. I always get them mixed up. But one is like Pennywise.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And then the other one plays in like tons of Viking stuff. He's just kind of got that gritty Viking look to him. I'm trying to remember the big Peter Skarsgård movie that I remember him from. Well, the first time I remember seeing him in a movie, I guess, that like I remember, oh yeah, that's him, was the movie Orphan. Did you ever watch that? Yeah, it's like the one where it's like the really old woman from a mental asylum that pretends to be a little girl and like gets adopted by this family. He played the dad. And also Flight Plan, he was in that too.
So the dad, okay, I'm going to guess the plot of Orphan. The dad is a pedophile. He wants to adopt a child to fuck. And then he's pissed that when he finds out she's 50.
You're not far off.
That'd be I wouldn't say a good movie, but it'd be a movie.
Surprisingly, not far off. There's some very weird moments in that movie with those two.
Wife walks in. It's not what it looks like. She told me she was 14. Officer, please, I would never sleep with an elderly person. Let's see, we got a lot of people in this movie you might recognize. J.K. Simmons, he's in it for 5 minutes doing nothing. Meryl Streep, she's in it for 8 minutes doing nothing, just being a bitchy politician who says, I'm covering this up. No, don't go to the press. Like one note the entire time. No dimension to this character. And then, of course, Jake. The plot is we're in Egypt and Jake's...
Hold on. You can't forget the other big name that is also equally doing nothing in this movie was Reese Witherspoon.
Yes. My waifu. She might be with her spoon, but in this film, she's without her husband. And that's the plot. I stayed up all night working on that one.
I'm sure. Her husband, El Ibrahimi, not El Ibrahim.
Yeah, it's important.
I don't know why they had to make that a big thing. But
so sure. It's 2007, post 9/11. Everybody has Islamophobia. Oh, you're an Arab guy? You're probably going to blow me up with a bomb. Now, this takes place in Egypt. I don't know if the Jews who hired the Middle Easterners, if Egyptians were involved at all in 9/11, to be honest, but we're all terrified of these people. Reese Witherspoon is married to an Egyptian man who moved to America as a teen, so he's a full American citizen, but Islamophobia does not care about that kind of shit. So he gets kidnapped by the U.S. government at the airport because he's suspected in a bombing in Egypt that killed Jake Gyllenhaal's partner. He's some sort of cop or lawyer, so I don't fucking care. So that's the idea, is like, is this man innocent? Was he part of the bombing? Is it all racism? Reese Witherspoon's fighting to find out what happened to her husband who didn't come home. And did he really help the bombers make the explosion bigger? And Jake Gyllenhaal has this moral dilemma inside of watching this guy get tortured and all the George Bush style waterboarding and electroshock torture that we have heard about for decades. This movie is showing them all off, and Jake has to come to the conclusion, maybe lay torture is lay bad, guys. And that's the movie. That's the entire fucking movie. Well, Nothing happens.
The whole time he's standing there, or sitting there rather, I guess, he's just kind of like brooding over the moment, and he's just like, wait, no, stop. Okay, no, keep going. No, wait. Okay, yeah, no, keep torturing me. Yep. Okay, I gotta go drink now for like the rest of the scene, and then I'm just gonna be like drinking a bunch of alcohol but not acting drunk at all. Okay, I'll catch you guys later.
The alcohol sobers him up to the harsh reality of the world we live in. Was this Jake's easiest acting performance ever, where I think he had maybe 2 pages of dialogue total and then 20 full minutes of just standing stoic?
Yeah, this had to have been the easiest check that he's ever gotten.
Okay, Jake, today on set, you're just going to stand there staring at the camera, and we're going to film that for 3 hours. Okay.
What's really sad is I spent more time trying to get the captions to work for this movie so I could like understand what they were saying in whatever language they were speaking than Jake spent talking the entire movie.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh, it's a Jake movie now. It's gonna be great. Blah blah blah. Okay, he was just here like 5 minutes ago. And now I'm watching Reese Witherspoon run around and crying in DC doing absolutely nothing. And then now I'm watching some little romance blooming. And why is this suddenly like the most interesting part of the movie? Is this little side romance and this guy who's like secretly, sneaking off from this girl to go to this little terrorist group. Like, why is this more intriguing than everything else in the movie?
Now, if I paid closer attention or maybe read the screenplay, this would be solved for me. But are we seeing these scenes completely out of chronological order? But they don't tell the audience that. So we're seeing the little adventure with Jake, and then it's cutting to this Egyptian couple. But what we don't know is that this couple's adventure was a week ago, and it was leading up to the bombing that started Jake's journey. So I guess I've never really seen a movie that's cutting back and forth and doesn't tell you the timeline's all fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, I think I've only seen it a few times before. Never really done well. I feel like this one did decently well. I mean, I was surprised when it came to like the twist where it was like showing like whatever going on, and then she was like running through the streets trying to find her boyfriend or whatever, who she just found out is like a terrorist that's after her dad. And then she like runs out into this opening and you see the car pull up and you're like, wait, this happened at the beginning, like what? And then you see Jake in the van driving around with the dude that got killed originally, that put him in the position that he was in this whole movie. And I'm like, oh, this is like this is before everything happened. Like that, I think that was like the coolest part of the movie.
Definitely, it's the only not the only redeemable quality, because Jake is in it and I can stare at him, but it's pretty close to the only clever thing in the movie. There was a moment where my brain broke because I figured a Hollywood movie, it has to be anti-torture, anti-everything George Bush was doing. But at one point, we're like an hour and 20 minutes into the movie and they're still torturing this guy and he still is feigning innocence. But then they're electroshocking him and he says, "Stop, I'll talk. Yeah, it's true. I used to work for in the government on how to destroy bombs, but my old contact from Egypt, my old friend, he called me up and asked me for help to make his explosions bigger, and I gave him some advice, and they paid me 40 grand, okay?" And I was like, holy shit. Are they about to... Is this whole movie saying torture works? The only way we were gonna get this info out is if we fucking tortured him? This is what this movie is? But then Jake realizes, wait, this story doesn't make any sense. He makes 200 grand a year. Why would he take a $40,000 bribe? He must just be lying to make the torture stop. So now it's the opposite lesson. Torture does not work, and people will just say anything so you stop torturing them, which makes sense.
Yeah, crazy idea. Yeah, I don't know, because I kind of got what you were thinking too, where it was like kind of teetering. Like, are they trying to say like the torturing is working? Because even at one point, Jake just kind of gets tired of the questioning and he walks up and the guy starts like smack talking him, and he literally just like grabs him by the throat and starts choking him to death. He's like, "Just tell us some names." And I was like, damn, okay, all right, yeah, I'm cool with the torture now too. Why not?
Oh, you're hoping Jake comes and
so...
chokes you with his bare hand. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you got to be careful, because you might think, the woman wants you to like push down on her windpipe. No, that's not quite right. You got to be gentle and squeeze on the sides, Jake. Don't be grabbing poor Biggs' Adam's apple and crushing it. It's a lesson we all learn when we have sex with a man for the first time. Though. Mm-hmm. I've crushed many Adam's apples in my time. Did this movie win or get nominated for anything, because I feel like it wanted to be Oscar bait with this cast and the subject material, and then I hope it fell flat.
Not that I saw. I don't think so.
Is this just a meditation on torture and the era then that needed to be over 2 hours for some reason? Because I'm struggling to figure out, like, who's this movie for? What is the purpose?
Yeah, I really don't get it either. Honestly, it's like, there for a minute, I was like, okay, maybe this is for, like, you know, those red-blooded Americans are like super, like, yeah, go USA. But then there's like times when the movie's like being sympathetic of even some of the terrorist guys. I'm like, well, I don't really understand what message they're trying to put off by this movie, I guess.
There's a scene where I think it's like, was it the terrorist cell? Like, they're trying to do a prayer in a public assembly, a peaceful protest of some kind, and the very cruel Egyptian police come and crack down on it. So is it suggesting if the police weren't so bad, they wouldn't have had to take violent action? You should have just let them peacefully do their shit? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Looking it up, it makes a lot of sense. It looks like the budget was $27.5 million, and the total worldwide gross was $27 million. So
good. I think we read that last time, and I cracked up laughing that the movie lost money, and now it's even funnier that I've seen it. Yeah, what a fucking waste! How much of that budget went to Meryl Streep sitting there pretending to be a senator doing fucking nothing?
Yeah,
like, you're wasting talent with these one-note characters. And I'm not saying every movie has to be an action movie, but this is like a terrorist bomb explosion movie, but there's not like really scenes of Jake running around doing anything. It's just like people standing there talking and watching torture.
It's like if you hired Jason Statham to be in The Hateful Eight. Like, what was the point of that casting?
And then he was one of the characters who like dies before the action begins.
I feel like the only person that they casted that kind of made sense, I guess, was Reese Witherspoon, because she kind of did the most wandering around.
But she's playing a very pregnant woman, and I can easily imagine myself causing that to happen to her. So it was good casting. I'm ready to move on to Reese's daughter, actually. Can she be in a movie? Can her and Jake be in a movie?
Oh, yeah. Were you guys talking about her in a previous episode?
I think you were there.
Just looking just like her mom or something?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. She's like 28, too, so
Is
right
she
around my
acting,
age.
Or?
Acting like a bitch, not returning my calls.
Fair enough.
So, at one point, we're in Egypt or whatever. These people are not speaking English, and Biggs did not know what they were saying because his captions weren't working. But at one point, there's a guy with a bottle that I'm sure Biggs has had many bottles of, a bottle of Evan Williams. And I was wondering, to a foreign person who doesn't speak English, do they know that Evan Williams is just a very generic, boring name? Or is this like an exotic, like, oh, I wonder what the American English translation of Evan Williams could mean? Or do they just know it's a boring name?
I guess I didn't catch that. Was it just like some random dude in Egypt drinking alcohol, or?
It might have been like the bald guy in his office.
Oh, yeah. That was another character that was just like super one-dimensional. But I guess it made more sense.
Well, the idea is that all of these people, all of the people involved with torturing this innocent man are personally too close to the case, because Jake, his partner, was killed in the bombing. So that's he's too close to it. He's going to be emotionally charged, and he can't see the logic. And then the bald guy torturing was the intended victim of the bomb. So there's a conflict of interest, you could say.
But the reason why he was so angry about it, and the reason why he wasn't caring about the guy maybe not even knowing anything, was when it gets to the twist, you find out his daughter was killed in that explosion. So
even
it makes a lot more sense,
conflict,
because before I was like, okay, he's interrogating this guy. I get he was like intended target, like they wanted to kill him, but like, why does he care so much? Why is he torturing this guy for like 2 weeks? And he's constantly saying, I don't know anything, blah, blah, blah. But then the twist happened. I'm like, okay, that makes way more sense from the standpoint of him being a father who literally lost his daughter in the explosion that was supposed to kill him. Now his hatred towards this random dude who he doesn't know if he had any connection makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, they should have got some people not involved in the case to interview the guy, but hey, that's what happens with rendition, which if you don't know, the title of the movie is Rendition, and that's, I guess, a real law or policy where back in the day, you could just send suspects to foreign prisons to do whatever you want to them, and you don't need permission from a judge or really any just cause. You could just do it. And that's probably still being enacted right now, right? Weren't they sending people to South American prisons and shit?
Most likely. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
So Trump might still be doing rendition.
Yeah, quickly looking it up, it looks like it's a real thing that is still happening, apparently. Yeah.
So hey, maybe
done away with.
Slightly more relevant movie than you might think, but now instead of I guess they're still trying to make us scared of Middle Easterners, I guess, but when's the last time I was scared of an Egyptian? King Tut?
What's his name?
The Mummy?
Rami Malek or whatever?
Yeah, all the mummies are Egyptian technically.
The last time he did like really well in the movie, it just scared you how good he is, I guess.
Oh god, what in what's his 4chan show when he's a lay hacker?
Oh yeah, what is that?
I've never seen it.
I think I watched like one episode and I never went back.
Dropped it immediately. Mr. Robot. Should me and Biggs watch Mr. Robot? Comment down below.
He did pretty good in Bohemian Rhapsody.
I did not see that one. What do you think of this quote? Was this the bald guy we've been talking about? And as a married man, Biggs, let me know. Do you agree with this? Do you live by this? He says, beat your woman every morning. If you don't know why, she does.
Absolutely. Something to live by. Some point,
what's the implication?
At some point,
here?
It'll fall in line. It'll make sense.
Every woman is doing something that she knows is wrong, and that just if you hit her, she'll assume you figured it out. Like what?
Yep, that's why they always start out with "I'm sorry." You know, they just immediately start apologizing. It's crazy how that works.
They need to stop doing bad things so that they don't need to apologize anymore.
Oh yeah, I remember what I remember Rami Malek from now. It was the game Until Dawn. Did you ever play that? That was like really the only thing I knew him from for the longest time.
I thought Nacho from Better Call Saul was in that game, or is that Far Cry 4?
That was Far Cry 3.
Oh, damn it.
He played Voss, and that was like
God
10 out
damn
of
10. Is actually just like Nacho from Better Call Saul, or is he playing a very different character?
Very close to Nacho, at least not from the perspective of like when it's how to say it. When it's not like first person on Nacho and you're kind of seeing him from a distance and how he acts. That's pretty much who Voss is. How other people perceive Nacho, who's not in the cartel or whatever.
So he's not sitting in an apartment with like two hot chicks in their underwear just eating junk food?
Yeah.
Going Jesse Pinkman style?
I would
big boy, big boy, big boy, big boy.
If you haven't played Far Cry 3, you should.
Biggs, I haven't played any video game. I think you could list every video game I've played. I think you would know.
Probably because I let you borrow most of them.
Most of those aren't on the list. I haven't played them yet.
Let's see. Of the ones that I let you borrow, I know you played. Was it Sekiro?
Yes. Oh, hardest game I've actually genuinely beaten. If beating the final boss counts, then I did.
Hey, that counts.
Did not beat it the way probably 99% of people play the game, because I couldn't really get the taste for the proper parrying and all that. I'm just gonna run around and then get cheap shots in while I can.
Yeah, well, I mean, you beat that game and I haven't, so you're better.
You haven't beat it, Biggs?
No.
Is it for lack of trying?
I bought that game, and then I brought it out to your place, and then I left it there and never touched it again.
Well, you want it back?
I mean, I can probably just play it on PC. I don't really touch console anymore. I've played more of like the Ghost of Blank games more than I have Sekiro. That like Ghost of Yotei I played down at Cobb's house. That game was like surprisingly fun. I don't know what it is, but I'd probably go back and try Sekiro again. I don't think the fighting is super similar, but I mean, it's kind of button mashing in a sense, right?
But you would say Far Cry 3, it should be the top priority?
Oh yeah, that game is an actual 10 out of 10.
What about the story mode on any Grand Theft Auto game? Or should I just keep playing it the way we did in Chum's basement, where I spawn a helicopter, fly, and then jump out?
Surprisingly, the one that we played at Chum's, which was Grand Theft Auto 4, I think I liked the story of that one more than I did 5. And if you ever go back and play that again, that's a pretty fun campaign, like story.
Can I do story mode with Carmageddon on, where it's reverse friction on the tires and the cars go flying?
Oh man, I actually tried to play GTA 4 again with that on, and at the same time, I don't know why, but I tried playing with, was it LCPDFR, I think? It's like a mod where you can like be a police officer, you drive around, you can like pull people over, you get called to like robberies and stuff. But with Carmageddon on, there's like this thing where you could change it to where it's only like specific kinds of cars, I guess. So I made sure it wasn't police cars, but pretty much any other car had the chance of doing the like speed up thing. It was ridiculous. Stupid.
Maybe Biggs should do a Let's Play, because I would watch Biggs play Carmageddon. I might even give a whole super chat. Who could say, Biggs?
It's not even like winnable. There's no way to win. You just drive around, you try to pull over people who are speeding, and then they just like zoom off into the sky.
And then they fucking, yeah. It's like Back to the Future, where like it's flaming tire treads, but instead of going through time, they fucking fly off into the air. I would highly recommend everybody play Carmageddon for Grand Theft Auto 4. Maybe when GTA 6 comes out, I'll finally buy that PS5, and maybe I'll play that as my first official story mode. Are you shaking your head no?
I mean, honestly, I'm just so anti-console at this point, but...
Is it not going to be on the computer?
It will be.
So what's
and
the
that's
problem?
What I was going to say.
Oh, because I said PS5?
You could build a computer and play with a controller, which is a little...
Build a computer? What do you think I'm on? You don't think this bad boy could play Grand Theft Auto, Biggs?
Okay, but what year did you build that computer in?
My dear friend, my obese Hispanic friend Brandon built this computer for me in North Carolina in the fine year of 2018.
Man, you know, he also would have really loved that saying from that bald man.
Oh, about beating your woman every morning?
Yeah.
I don't think he would like that. He would not appreciate that, actually, because you might not know this. He has a dark history involving that, so he might not find the joke as funny anymore, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, so he followed it to the T, is what you're saying.
The first letter of my name, he's gonna beat me next? I think I could take him. I beat him in an arm wrestling. Could I beat you in arm wrestling, Biggs? Are you strong?
If you asked Mrs. Biggs, probably not anymore. Now that I have my feeble little office job, she always makes fun of me and says I need to be sent back out to the fields.
Go climb some more cell phone towers, Biggs. Build up those biceps.
Oh, man.
Office job. What are you doing,
Rendition
Biggs?
was a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, no, rendition was a 3 out of 5. This is Mumkey and Bigs show. What's Biggs been up to? You got a new job, Biggs?
No, I'm still doing what I was doing before. Just
But they got you
what did I
indoors
technically
now?
say I did last time? It's been so long, I can't remember what I told.
I think
people
you
I was
were
doing.
driving a security truck full of money, and you almost got robbed, and you had
No,
to ram them off the
It's been a
road.
long time since that.
Wait, what? I thought you've been doing that this whole time.
What?
No.
You thought?
No.
I was gonna say, there's no way. No, I work in IT. I think the easiest way I always describe my job is I work in network stability. So I basically help monitor my company's internet as a whole. We're an ISP. So
it's called Netscape, if you've ever heard of it. They used to be Net Zero, but it became Netscape.
It's actually HughesNet.
That's only for the people living rurally, Bigs, and you Netscape folks, you want to help the folks in the big cities.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, no, I basically sit there, and if something goes offline that causes like our main transport network to go down, then we have stuff that we have to do. But it's pretty boring work. It's definitely nowhere near as interesting as what I used to do, which was telecommunications. I would actually like go out to site and build the actual physical site. But whatever. I guess I'm getting experience on both sides of the job. So,
is your job more or less boring than the film rendition?
It's sad to say, but I think it's less boring. And I say that while fully knowing that most nights when it's dead, I'm literally just watching TV or YouTube or playing a game.
You and my brother lucked out with these jobs where you get paid to watch TV. Maybe I should start streaming myself watching TV and then see if anybody donates to that, like your boss is doing to you.
I think over the span of a few weeks, I put like 300 some hours into Baldur's Gate 3 while on the clock.
Not Mugenics. You're not a big Mugenics fan.
I actually just heard that was a thing very recently. I don't even know what the game's like or what it's about.
Me neither.
I heard it's popular.
Do you know who made it?
I always forget his name, but it was like the cooler guy, Ed McMillan or whatever.
Right. Yeah, it's only relevant to me because it's like Florian's partner on Binding of Isaac keeps making games that are successful, and then we're waiting for like Ballfrog 2 from Florian in the meantime. So, but not like I'm gonna play any of these fucking games anyway. Mugenics.
Yeah, you're more of like a Call of Duty from 5 years ago kind of guy.
If I can't play Search and Destroy as a mini game within your game, then why even bother? That's on the list of the 10 games I've played is Call of Duty, and I count them all as one.
Might as well get Battlefield 6 then. There's basically Search and Destroy.
No, I gotta stay loyal.
It's the same game mode with a different name.
Battlefield is for Apple fans, okay? I'm Android, I'm Call of Duty.
Oh,
you guys are all metrosexual freaks over there. I'm a real man.
That's a very hot take.
It's an honest, factual take.
I don't think it is. I think Call of Duty is very much so geared towards like the high spenders who want to dump all their money into
I've never bought DLC one time in my life, and I've had lots of fun ruining other people's fun on Call of Duty. Being the last guy alive on your Search and Destroy team, and you're crawling in the flowers at the spawn, and everybody in the game has to watch you. Your teammates are trying to tell the other team where you are so you can die. You don't need to spend a penny to do that, Biggs. Fuck Battlefield, they probably banned my ass.
Oh, man. That's great.
And my username was Simian Jimmy Whitey. So they're looking me up like, this dude don't even play Call of Duty. What's he doing?
He's just uploading like insult bait. Now he's playing Call of Duty in his free time.
He's just fucking crawling around like a retard. Not playing the game.
At the very least, he's not even making like a funny moments edit or anything. He's just doing it for the love of the game.
Well, go plant a claymore and then crawl around. And if somebody gets killed by the claymore, go plant it in the same spot and keep crawling. You're not even trying to win, just trolling. Oh, I need to bring back. Are people still playing Modern Warfare 2019?
Oh,
are the servers still up? You can still play
sure
that.
They are.
That was the best one.
Dude, people still play the original like Modern Warfare from what was like 2008 or something, 2007.
I thought the servers would have been taken down.
I mean, they are, but people have finagled it and got their own servers up.
Wasn't there a thing where as long as nobody if everybody did not leave the server, it could not shut down? So there's some game that everybody just kept alive.
That might have been. I think there was a game like that. Why do I feel like it was one of the older Halo games where people just kind of stayed in there until it died?
Oh, maybe it was Club Penguin is what you're thinking of, Biggs.
Oh, yeah.
Very similar to Halo.
Close enough.
What's our rating of Jake in the film?
Our rating of Jake? Oh, he did like 10 out of 10 job for the script that they probably gave him. I think he probably outdid the script that they gave him.
I think they wasted him. They gave him very little to do. Like, we get to see him with his shirt off for a little bit, which I always appreciate, but otherwise, couldn't this have been any actor ever? Just stand there and watch the torture happen?
Yeah. I guess I didn't really appreciate them putting in a scene with him like kissing another woman, and
that added to the complexity of the issue for him, is that he's an American white guy in a relationship with an Egyptian woman, and then here we have a white woman, Reese Witherspoon, married to an Egyptian man, and he's being tortured. He's like, oh shit, I guess they could probably just torture my fucking girlfriend like this and it would be just fine, huh? Maybe I'm working for the bad guys.
He'd do his signature work though, just sitting there just like
he'd be staring at his girlfriend get tortured, thinking really hard about it. Is this lay good or lay bad?
Yeah.
Will they say lay anything to make lay torture lay stop?
I think they did one thing really exceedingly well in this movie, actually. And that is the complete futility of trying to do anything against the United States government. Trying to get any leeway or any justice out of them.
Yeah, Reese Witherspoon's whole plot is trying to find out what happened to her husband and why he was abducted from the airport, and just calling the same politicians over and over again. And that's where Meryl Streep comes into the movie, just ignoring her and saying, no, I can't help you. I don't know who your husband is. Times 10.
By the way, he's a terrorist. But I don't know who he is.
I'd say the best part in the movie, other than shirtless Jake, is when the Egyptian man is in like the hole or the pit, the torture area, and he lets out a scream that sounded exactly like Homer Simpson when he gets scared.
Oh yeah.
Ah! Like something like that. So that cracked me up a bit as he's trying to act like he's going insane.
I think that scream actually woke me up from my temporary little nap I was having.
And so Jake lets him go, and then the final scene is the dude pulls up in a taxi to his house in America to hug his son who's been waiting for him the whole time, and Reese Witherspoon had the baby. Is this dude free to go? Like, the cops aren't gonna come fucking arrest his ass?
I didn't get that either. Honestly, it kind of reminded me of like everyone's debacle with like the end of Stranger Things, where they're like, why are they not like in jail right now?
I didn't watch the final season. Why would the Stranger Things kids be in jail? For saving the world? From Vecna?
Well, do you care about that show at all?
Fuck no, I don't fucking care.
I figured not, but I was like, I'll give you the benefit of the question. Basically, like the entire last season, honestly 2 seasons kind of, is just them like fighting against the government to save Elle and like get rid of Vecna, but like the government thinks Elle is the evil one, but they're literally just like killing soldiers left and right, US like army soldiers. And then at the end it does like I don't remember how long, Skip, it was like 6 months or something, and then they're just all back to their normal lives. The army's just gone, nobody's in any trouble. Is
11 still alive and with the group?
She supposedly like sacrificed herself and died, but also maybe didn't die because.
Oh. Isn't that how season 1 fucking ended? God damn it. You motherfucker. I assume 11's the one who's killing soldiers with her magic powers. So like,
oh no, it's full on like.
Was Dustin shooting people?
Hopper's got an AR. Nancy Wheeler's got like a Glock, and she's just gunning people down left and right.
They're shooting human beings to death?
They're just gunning down random soldiers just left and right. Oh, because they're being chased?
It's supposed to be a D&D game against demons. Why are we killing people?
Oh, don't worry. There were no like demons at all in the finale. Like Vecna was the only like bad creature in the finale.
Okay.
Well, I guess minus like the big monster thing, but you know, they took that down with like.
Is Vecna like a human that was experimented on, so it's not even a demon at all?
Yeah, so like you basically find out that Vecna was like number 1. Like, you know, 11's 11.
Okay.
He was 1. Apparently the blood from him like created all the other kids with powers.
In the Passage trilogy, they would have had him be number 0, actually. Much cooler than number 1.
But yeah, anyways, to get back to rendition, somehow equally as unimportant. Yeah, I didn't get that at all. He kind of like they made it seem like he forged the signature to like get the guy released, because the guard came out and he's like, oh, blah blah blah, you can't because so and so, and he's like, I gave you the release papers, now go away.
Open the fucking gate. And Jake was getting aggro on him.
And then somehow, was it the Huffington Post? Is that who they said?
The Washington Post.
Washington Post.
Jake calls them and gives them the story, so maybe once it's national news, what, ICE is now afraid to arrest this guy? I fucking doubt it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, okay, you made a big news story. That doesn't mean the U.S. government is suddenly going to not care about a possible terrorist.
I mean, it's on record. The dude literally confessed. As far as anybody's concerned, he did it. He's not going home safe, Jake. What do you think's gonna happen?
Yeah, it's like because he like confessed, but then he gave like a bunch of fake names. But to the government, they would just see that as him trying to save his friends.
He said he did it,
and they never explained by the end of the movie why there were phone calls from a terrorist on his phone. All they said is like, oh, you know, terrorists, they just kind of pass their phones around, apparently. They just kind of hand them to random people on the street. And one of those random people could have been his family member.
Yeah, and there was some nonsense about the spelling of his name, like trying to muddy the waters of it. So it made me think the whole time he's probably somewhat guilty. Maybe his childhood friend ended up being a terrorist and he gave him a call to ask for bomb advice, and maybe he gave him a pointer. Life's a complicated tapestry being woven by billions of people. I doubt he's the most innocent man who ever lived, to be honest. Maybe his conscience made him want to confess something in that moment.
Alan said he's solid. He knows him. He's a solid
Alan
guy.
Smithy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said a lot of things in a lot of screenplays.
He said, I know him, he's solid. I think I was thoroughly unimpressed by this movie. I think the twist kind of redeemed it a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, the out of chronological order of the storytelling was a unique surprise at the very least. Maybe I could steal that for something. Like, you don't realize that the whole time the characters you're enjoying actually died at the beginning of the movie. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, that's another thing that didn't make sense to me. There's a scene where they are going frame by frame on the video from the tourist's phone where they watch the explosion happen. You're telling me he didn't recognize his daughter as the woman running up to the bomber?
To be fair, it was the shittiest flip phone I've ever seen, and like there's scenes where like people are taking like pictures with their shitty flip phones, and I'm thinking, man, that's 144p. That I can't believe.
Yeah, but when they got it blown up on that screen, it looks like
it would have to be complete pixels if it was realistic. So they're lucky
the camera
they could see
showed
anything.
us what it looked like, and you could make out faces. How would
pretty
you not
blurred.
recognize your own daughter?
As soon as the explosion happens, the camera falls, and he says, "Oh, useless! Footage is useless."
you see later in the movie that when that scene actually happens, she runs up and they're talking for at least a couple minutes.
This tourist footage is focused on some bitch sitting at her table eating a croissant, okay? A French or Egyptian croissant.
Do you think she got to finish it?
I wouldn't stop eating it if somebody exploded behind me. I don't know why I would. Why was there no scene? They should have had a scene of Wings of Redemption at the Pizza Hut across from the pyramids, fulfilling his life's dream.
Yeah, I hope the what's the movie called that we're going to be watching next?
The Bride.
The Bride. Let's hope that one's better.
Yeah, that's the name recognition you want on your film. The Bride. Oh, what's the movie about? Oh, Frankenstein. Household name? Frankenstein? Something that everybody would instantly recognize? Let's take that out of the movie title. Let's call it The Bride to be a power boss, a feminist statement. And now most people will not know what this fucking movie's about. Good job, maggot. You'll make out with Peter Skarsgård.
Let's have a bunch of big names and then make the main person somebody that I don't recognize, who is Jessie Buckley.
Ooh, no, I like Jessie Buckley. She's a cutie. But Maggot Gyllenhaal, Biggs. If I've not seen this movie.
Would you know Jessie Buckley if you're not like a huge film buff?
No, I think she's in the film Hamnet that is getting a lot of Oscar buzz, but I did not see that one, so I might not even be thinking of the correct person. But
she was in Fargo.
Yes, that's where I know her from. Yes, the TV show. Was it like season 4 or 5 or something?
It just says 10 episodes.
Yeah. But anyway, Maggot Gyllenhaal, evidently her like big breakout role was in a movie called Secretary, where she's having sex with James Spader, and then she flips the power dynamics on him, so like she's the one in control. And that sounds like our worst nightmare as Maggots Gyllenhaal haters, is to watch her have sex with an old man and then be in control of him. So I was wondering if like that should be some sort of punishment that we have to do sometime, like the wheel of Jake Gyllenhaal gets cursed or something. And is there any future where we have to review this movie?
Oh no. Oh, that's what I was like, why do I remember seeing like...
Did I call the movie Secretariat or did I say Secretary?
Secretary.
Okay, good.
But no, I know why now. I've seen this previously. It was because of James Spader.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the movie, but I remember seeing hearing of the movie. I mean, we could literally just like a future Jake movie, just be like, I don't know, have like AI or something make a quiz for us, and whoever scores less.
And then the other guy has to watch it and report back.
Yeah.
Or even like if we did another wheel of cursed meals, the loser has to do a 5-minute nostalgia Biggs about the film.
That's worse than Cats, though. Come on.
Well, you would rather we do an AR quiz about a Jake movie and the loser has to watch Secretary? Do you remember AR quizzes, Biggs?
No. What was that?
In elementary school, you would read a book and then you take a quiz on the book. It's an AR quiz.
Oh, I said AI.
Yeah. Well, I said AR because it like tests that you actually read the book, and then you get points, and then you could trade in the points for, I don't know, fucking candy or something.
Yeah, I don't think I remember that at all.
It must have been before your time. I think you moved here in middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah. From Mexico, I assume.
The only thing I remember about English class having to do with books and like tests and stuff was I can't remember her name, but I think it was like ninth grade English teacher. She was like, I don't know, getting really mad that I
Was it Wheeler?
No, it was the redhead chick.
I never had her.
But she was like upset because she didn't think I was reading enough books or something. So I was like, okay, whatever. What was the book? Les Mis somebody else was like reading it in class, and she kept glazing him for it. And I'm like, fine, I'll read that book. She's like, really? And I'm like, sure. And then I looked up what the book was. Like, oh, come on.
Wasn't it like 900 pages?
So I had to read it and do a report for her. And I probably couldn't tell you what that movie's about anymore, or that book.
John Valjean, did you steal the bread? Yes, I did. This is the bread I need to eat. Don't eat that bread. Big a big boy, big a big boy, big a big boy, big a big boy, big a big.
Yeah, that was the biggest fumble of my high school career, was telling that redhead English teacher that I'd read Les Mis and do a book study so she can give me extra credit or something stupid.
Can we remake the Les Mis musical, including the King of France as Biggs, and when he enters, it becomes like they're banging on steel drums and there's guitar riff, bubba big boy, bubba big boy, bubba big boy, bubba big boy, bubba big boy. And John Valjean, he's losing his shit. He can't believe all the bread this dude gets to eat.
Am I just like sitting on the floor in the middle, just eating bread?
No, you're on a throne being carried by like 100 people because you're so big. And you're being paraded through the streets of France while John Valjean is starving or whatever he was doing.
I feel horrible for whoever gets cast as the person carrying me.
They have to clone Arnold Schwarzenegger 20 times. Bubba big boy, bubba big boy, bubba big boy, bubba big boy, bubba big boy. Somebody needs to make that a real song. It's pretty good.
Anything else notable about this movie?
How long could you stand the torture?
I mean, they could probably just kill me.
See, that's the thing is, no, they won't. They will keep you alive and keep torturing you is the problem.
I mean, that's fine, but it's like...
That's not fine. What do you mean, that's fine? What do you mean, that's fine?
Realistically, in my mind, it's like, okay, if I finally break and admit to whatever they want me to admit to, and I give them names, they're going to check the names, see that they come back as like fake or they get no results, and they're going to come back and torture me some more. So sure, maybe I'll break and give them some fake names to get like 3 hours of peace at some point.
Yeah, it's kind of a no-win situation.
As soon as I'm in that room, I know I'm dead.
If you're an innocent person who literally cannot give them the information they want, you are as fucked as a person can be, and I imagine that's why.
I mean, they would argue time and time again, even stateside in the U.S. justice system. It's been proven time and time again. If you're completely innocent of all crimes, if they want you to be the person that did it, they're going to make you be that person, and you're going to go to prison for life.
Yeah,
it's happened so many times, and it's insane.
And the only recourse we get is 3 out of 5 Jake Gyllenhaal movies that suck. That's all we get, is just art that expresses how bad it is, and there's no justice. Bubba big boy, bubba big boy, bubba big boy.
So you said you rated this a 3 out of 5?
3 out of 5, yeah. And that was being generous, but you said 10 out of 10.
No, I said Jake's performance was 10 out of 10. The movie itself, I'd probably give like a 6.
Out of 5? Wow, you really liked it.
My brain doesn't work in letterbox scoring,
yeah,
sorry.
That's fair. So we both gave it the same score if I gave it a 3 out of 5 and you gave it a 6 out of 10, Biggs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some quick maths right there. Mr. Smith would be so proud.
Fractions and equations.
Any other high school teachers we want to call out by name?
Mr. Right?
More like Mr. Wrong for what he did.
What's the price for finding Mr. Right?
Probably 17 years in prison for him. My Uncle Alex, of course, was a band teacher.
Found himself in a very dire situation.
Would you sell out?
Leave them kids alone.
Would you give bomb making advice in exchange for $40,000, knowing that innocent people would be killed?
Yeah, I mean, I would probably equate the price of my information to how big the bomb will be. So, like, if I know how to make really big bombs, I'm like, well, 40K doesn't really give you that, but I can give you like a pipe bomb for like 20K, you know, like an IED for like 40K.
So Oppenheimer probably got like 40 million.
Yeah.
40 million souls sent to heaven, of course.
Yeah, his KD must have been insane.
Is that not the worst war crime in history? Us dropping 2 nuclear bombs on cities?
No, clearly it's the Holocaust.
Yeah.
You anti-Semite. Clearly that's the worst one.
It's like, I don't think the Japanese were even doing the Holocaust, were they? Why are we punishing them for this? Like in the movie Oppenheimer, the 4 Jews who made the atomic bomb were like salivating at the mouth, like, I can't wait to drop this on the Nazis. It's gonna be so sweet. And then the Nazis surrender before they could drop it. Like, oh fuck, well we gotta drop it on somebody. Like, hold on, Jews, you're angry at the Japanese a little excessively here. We don't need to drop it on their citizens, do we? Well, it shouldn't have worked with the Nazis. Big boy, big. That's the name of the bomb, right? Big boy, big. That's the song that the Japanese heard blaring on the speakers from the jet dropping the big boy.
I mean, it was all worth it in the end, right? I mean, it eventually gave us like anime cat girls and stuff.
Yeah, the radiation poisoned their brains and made them all fucking weird and retarded. And now we have One Piece out of it.
There you go.
If a giant mammoth was torturing you because they wanted your friend Raizo, would you tell them where Raizo was, or would you feign that you don't know where Raizo is and just allow the torture to happen indefinitely?
I would probably give in and tell them where my high school soccer friend lives.
You had a high school soccer friend named Raizo?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's what the guy in Rendition did. He just gave in, and the list of names he gave him was his soccer team from like elementary school.
I was really racking my brain like, did we have a fucking friend who called himself Raizo? There's no way. Okay, so,
I didn't even go to school with you in elementary school.
No, you said high school.
Oh, I did say high school? Well, yeah. For him it was elementary school.
Oh, your friend Raizo was in elementary school with you.
No, the guy from the movie.
Big boy.
Because he moved to the U.S. when he was like, what, 15?
14. I have it in my notes, Biggs. That's an important detail.
I'm a fake fan of Rendition. Sorry.
I'm not a fan at all.
You have notes. I don't. The best I got is IMDb pulled up.
Now, these people will hear from you again very soon to hear about the bride, but any other Biggs life updates you want to leave the people with before we say goodbye?
Biggs life updates. Well, I don't even know if I should say it, but there's potential that I have another new job opportunity. But the sad thing is, it might take me to a different state. But I don't know if I'm going to take it, or if it's even available. It was said to me in passing, and I kind of reached out to ask about it, but who knows?
What state? The state of denial?
No, I'll be sleepless in Seattle.
Hey, that'd be cool. Give me a good excuse to go visit Seattle.
Yeah.
It's not like it would stop this podcast.
It's like, I think one of the last places I would think to move, if I wanted to move, but if it's going to give me a pretty solid job opportunity, then why not, I guess.
We can remake iCarly there, since I think that's where that show took place. I mean, we were basically the original iCarly with the Mumkey and Bigs show, right? They copied us.
I mean, we covered all the same topics.
Mm-hmm. We were 13 years old wearing bikinis. Yeah.
I mean, I was Gibby. I had my shirt off all the time back in those days.
Wow. So we were doing like a Fred and Gibby vibe instead of the actual characters on the show. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Why did we go in the bikinis then is the question.
Well, I had the boobs, so why not?
And that adult man, Dan, that really big fat guy telling us what to do all the time, I got some creepy vibes from him.
Yeah. It was all the times he kept putting his wiener on my feet.
Oh, is that what was happening? I'm sorry when you had to go to court over the whole molestation thing. I'm sorry I wrote a letter saying that your rapist is a great man who would never harm a fly. My Jewish manager told me to write that letter. So my bad.
they made sure you signed off at the end with "I love Israel," though, right?
Well, that's how they know that it's authentic. Yeah.
Man.
So shout out to the guy in the live action Sonic the Hedgehog movies who literally did that to Drake Bell, if you don't know. What's his fucking name?
The live action Sonic movies? I have no idea.
Yeah, the guy who plays the cop. He wrote a letter saying Drake Bell's rapist must be innocent. Thanks.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Might as well just finish looking it up. I have it here.
So we could besmirch his name before we say goodbye.
Yeah, cast. James Marsden.
James Marsden, what a hero. What a great guy.
But what about the dude with the bagels or whatever? Isn't he like kind of a scumbag too?
That describes every Jew on earth, Biggs.
No, it's the black dude from the show that sold bagels.
Oh God, that was iCarly. Fuck.
Yeah, and now he came out with like like pancake mix or something. He's trying to sell at Target.
Oh my. You know, I don't watch Quentin reviews videos, so I'm not actually as up to date on iCarly as I feign to be.
Let's see.
Everything I'm saying is my memory from when I was 16.
His name was Tebow.
Okay, not T-Bone.
Tebow, Target. Yeah, oh no, he's selling bagels at Target. It's bagels.
Okay, he's like a big black guy with dreadlocks. That guy.
Yeah. I guess people were like pissed at him because he did that interview with Dan and like gave him a bunch of softball.
Oh, that was him.
Yeah.
Right after the Quiet on Set doc came out, Dan released his own video saying, "Yeah, I didn't rape nobody, so actually, who cares?" I didn't realize that was Tebow interviewing him. That's funny.
Yeah, it was such like a random person. Like, why would you have this guy interview you? But sure. I mean, if you pay him enough to have him ask you easy questions, I guess.
Biggs, should everybody add you on Snapchat like we had 7 years ago?
Oh, no. I don't even know the last time I logged into it.
Yeah, we're much older men now. We don't got time for all that snapping and chapping.
I don't even remember my handle on there. I know one of them got stolen.
Yeah.
I had to change it up.
Yeah. So all of a sudden, Biggs was sending people pictures of big black cocks. And they're like, was this really Biggs?
Totally on brand. The typical thing that you can expect from the Biggs Bigsington Snapchat.
But it wasn't even like an image. Like it was a snap. Like a live. Like they took the picture, so that's how they knew it was you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Biggs was showing off his black cock.
You know, like Cobb used to say, we're like 187th black from the waist down or something stupid. From
the waist down and the knees up, I'm black. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. You can add it. It's completely dead account.
No,
I can log into it.
I wouldn't advertise it if I were you. I was just trying to
well, I wasn't gonna say what
waxing
it was.
Nostalgic, Biggs, over. Wow, what a time it was. Plugging our Snapchat in a podcast. Now you're a married man. There's no need for other humans in life.
Yeah.
What more could you need? You got your work friends, your wife, podcast. How many more people could Biggs need to talk to? Pushing his family down the stairs. When's the last time he pushed a family member down the stairs, Biggs?
Oh man, probably not too long ago, like a couple of years.
Well, it's a recurring.
I think it was one of my cousins.
Recurring moment in Biggs's life.
If I was a serial killer, that'd be my MO, you know? A nice flight of stairs.
If they don't die, we have to drag them back up and push again.
No, you see, it's kind of poetic in a way because it's something that I fear so much, a large flight of stairs, that I take my anger out on someone else using the flight of stairs so they can feel my pain.
Does it alleviate your fear or increase it to see that your fears are justified because the stairs are deadly?
this will probably be completely lost on you, but it's a lot like the Trinity Killer. After I'm done doing it, I just go like cry myself to sleep and like sit in a bathtub naked, just weeping.
Aggie did ask me if we should do a Dexter Virgins podcast. What do you think? I heard that after season 4, it's dog shit, and then you should skip to like the new revival, and that's actually good.
Well, the thing is, it could eventually become a true Dexter Virgins podcast because I haven't seen any of the newer stuff.
So Biggs is joining in?
I started rewatching it with Mrs. Biggs, and then we got to like season 5, and she suddenly didn't want to watch it anymore.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
So I haven't been able to watch any of the new stuff.
Was Cobb into this show, Biggs? Because I've heard there's a lot of brother-sister incest in the show.
Yes. But I think he got into it after I recommended it, so...
Cruel. Well, maybe one day we'll do the Wire. We'll do the Wire Virgin podcast, and then we'll do the Dexter. How's that sound?
Because it's fresh in my mind, one last tangent we can go on before we end it. What do you think of the shared review bombing of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms and Breaking Bad?
I was confused by the praise. And maybe I missed something, but I was watching the Night of the Seven Kingdoms TV show, and I thought it was pretty standard. And then in episode 5, the main character like gets knocked out, and then it cuts to like 2 kids running around for like 5 full minutes, and I realized I don't give a single fuck. I'm not even gonna finish watching this, and I turned it off. And then I find out it's like the highest rated episode of any TV show of all time, because they're review bombing it. Like, what did you see in this that was so good that you're that passionate? This was boring as fuck. This is like below the average episode of Game of Thrones. And you're destroying the legacy of Ozymandias over this shit? Did you watch this? What the fuck did I miss? Did the episode get good at the end?
So I hadn't watched any of that show until after I heard about like all the review bombing and stuff. So I ended up binging it the other day, like yesterday and the day before, because I'm a Game of Thrones fan and I liked House of the Dragon and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'll watch it.
House of the Dragon season 1 I thought was excellent.
Like I honestly didn't even know Night of the Seven Kingdoms came out. Like I don't remember seeing any advertisement for it or anything. It just kind of appeared in my TikTok feed. I'm like, oh, I'll go watch it, whatever. And yeah, I watched it, and I think even as someone who really enjoyed like all of the Game of Thrones shows, and like even at the end when it got dicey, I still liked it. I still don't think episode 5 deserved a 10. I'm sorry. It was like the part with the kids was like, okay, we're kind of getting his like backstory.
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, it was.
I was like, why are you showing me this? I don't give a who is this? I don't fucking care. That was him. Should I go watch it?
Yeah, it was him.
It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
I kind of get it.
I thought they were gonna fight.
The second half was like a little better, but I think what people like freaked out about, which I really didn't get, was kind of like what happened at the very end of the episode, which if you're going to go back and watch it...
No, just tell me. I'm not going to watch it. I don't care.
Okay. So you know the heir to the throne who's like kind of been helping him?
Yeah, Egg. We all know Egg.
No, not Egg.
Who?
The next in line to be king. The guy that was like sitting at the head of the table.
Oh, yeah. The cool Targaryen guy who joins the fight. Yeah, he's an honorable man.
So, well, yeah, so you saw in the previous episode, he joins the fight. So then when they go into battle, like after it comes out of this flashback, he gets up, he ends up fighting Arian, I think his name is, and ends up beating him. And Arian's like, okay, I yield, because, you know, he's a coward. He didn't want to die. So then they kind of like drag Duncan out because he's like dying. He's been stabbed like 100 times. And, so then I keep forgetting his name, like Baylor, I think his name is. He comes in He's like, yeah, it was hard fought. You know, I'm glad you won. Blah blah blah. Hey, can you help take off my helmet? And they like help him take off his helmet, and like the entire back of his head is just caved in, and he just like falls over and dies. And it was like a huge death because it was the heir to the throne.
Wait, the cool
like,
Targaryen guy dies at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But
So
isn't that like, it's kind of cheap? Yeah, anybody can introduce a character and say, this is the most important guy, he's super cool, and then we're going to kill him 3 episodes later. Isn't that dramatic storytelling? No.
But for Game of Thrones fans, that's like cinema.
Like
so...
It's a 6-episode season, and a guy died in episode 5. Best episode of all time, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Calm down,
I didn't get it
motherfuckers.
either. I would have said like maybe like an 8 if I was like feeling really happy about it, but
It's not even like ironic or cruel. He agreed to join a fight to the death and then died in it. Okay.
yeah.
It's not like Ned Stark, where he's literally supposed to go to the wall and a last-second choice by an impudent child changes the course of history. That's a jaw-dropping 10 out of 10 moment. This is to be expected. He joined a fight and died.
Oh, but don't forget, before they started the fight, he said, "Don't die."
I think there's severe inflation of television opinions where if you do even the modicum of effort and creativity, people will praise it beyond. It's like they have the shortest term goldfish memory that they can't recall what actual good cinematic television should be. So when they see something that was pretty standard 15 years ago, suddenly it's a 10 out of 10 masterpiece. I'll finish the episode. I'll finish the season because I'm pretty close, but this shit is fucking 6 out of 10 at best.
Yeah, after watching it, I just couldn't believe the whole review bomb thing anymore, or like any more than I did previously. To be fair, allegedly, it was the Breaking Bad fans that started it. But I'm like sitting there thinking like Ozymandias. I don't think I've seen another episode of any show to date that even comes close. Like I don't.
What about the episode of Better Call Saul where Lalo meets Howard?
I would say that's up there, but I don't think
that's a
it's
great
like,
episode.
It is a great episode.
It teaches you
And
that if your can of Coke gets shaken up, you can spin it on the desk and then it won't explode. And then I tried it in real life and it didn't work. Or did it work?
Exploded on you.
Maybe it did work. I don't recall.
Dang.
Thank you, Chuck.
And thank you, Rendition.
I keep trying to get Aggie to watch Better Call Saul, and then I'm saying, Dexter, ew, no. So maybe I'm the one who needs to change. Maybe if I invite Dexter into my home and heart, Aggie will learn to love Saul in the future. How would we do a Dexter Virgin podcast? Like, how many episodes per batch?
Oh God, you would have to do like half a season
at a time.
You would have to.
And how long is a season?
Season was it like 12 episodes? Let me look real quick.
So if we do 5 or 6, I mean that's manageable, but is that reviewable?
Episode guide. Yeah, season 1's 12 episodes. I think they're all like right around 12 episodes or so.
Yeah, our Breaking Bad review podcast, we did 2 episodes per season, so we could probably do the same for Dexter.
Yeah, this is like 8 seasons of 12 1-hour long episodes, so and some of them are like an hour and 20 minutes.
If the fans seem excited in the comments, I'll further evaluate it. But if all shows to do a Virgin podcast on, I don't know if I would start with Dexter, but I gotta have some leeway here because I have been forcing Aggie to do One Piece every single week for over a year now. So maybe I should watch this fucking show that everybody keeps talking about.
Yeah,
and especially Biggs likes the idea. We could have 3 guys, 1 Dexter.
Could be a good time. Anyways, Rendition.
Yeah, what do you want to plug, Biggs?
Not Rendition. I'll plug yep.
We will be back for more Jake with the bride, and then at the end of that episode, we will spin the wheel of Jake to find out what random Jake movie we review after that. And that's all I got for the Mumkey and Big Show. One Piece, people! Bubba big boy, bubba big boy, bubba big boy, bubba big, bubba big, bubba big boy, 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 big boy, bubba big. Why don't you join in and sing it with me, Biggs? Bubba big boy. You don't want your wife to hear you in the other room shouting, Bubba big boy, Bubba big boy.
I don't think Mrs. Biggs is here, but. Bubba big boy, Bubba big boy, Bubba big boy.
It's 1:22 p.m. Do you know where your wife is?
No. Probably pissed that I'm not getting ready yet.
She'd probably be shopping. Those women.
Yeah, true.
Go down to Jordan Creek Mall. There she is. Bubba big boy. Peace, people.